Big news in the WNBA. Some more cuts have gone down, and there's going to be a lot of people with a lot of interest in these cuts or decisions. But the main cut that happened today, about an hour or so ago, announced Kate Martin has been cut by the Golden State Valkyries. In a vacuum, this means absolutely nothing. But when you take a step back, when you go with the wide lens, you go back there, it has a lot more meaning than one might think. Let's talk about it. Before we do, hit the intro. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball, Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Shomot. Hit that like button, hype the video, comment on the video, and if you like what you see at the end of the video, hit a subscribe, man. Subscribe to both the channels, man. I do appreciate that. Listen here. We all knew, or those of us that had understanding of what was going on, we all knew that the day that Kate Martin got drafted by the Las Vegas Aces happened because of one Caitlin Clark. We all knew it. There was the attachment to the most popular player in the world. Yes, the most popular player in the world. Kate Martin did not expect to get drafted, let alone get drafted in the second round. But she was drafted in the second round by the Las Vegas Aces because she was friends with Caitlin Clark. Did she have a good college career? Yeah, absolutely. Senior year, her super duper senior year, her sixth college basketball season, fifth playing, sixth in college. She averaged 13 points and 7 rebounds a game. She shot 50% from the field and 37% from three. That's a good season. That's literally all it was a good season after 4 seasons of being just a player on a team. Her personal influence probably on Caitlin Clark, being an older person to Caitlin Clark. Beneficial, sure, as is the case in most situations when you have an older player with a younger star. But the reality, the true and actual reality is that the only reason Kate Martin got drafted by the Las Vegas Aces was because she was friends with Caitlin Clark and played with Caitlin Clark. That was it. There was no other reason for it. Similarly, a year later, Paige Beckers got drafted number 1, and Caitlin Chen and Aubrey, I think it was Aubrey Griffin, are both sitting in the stands in the congregation, not expecting to get drafted because no one thought they were even remotely close to being draftable players. Neither player was rated in the top 50. Remember, there were only 39 picks, 40 picks, something like that. And neither of them were even rated amongst the top 50. I think Chen was rated 80th. Not a draftable player, but yet they got drafted a year later because of the relationship to Paige Beckers. That's what happened with Kate Martin. That's what happened. And if Kate Martin's WNBA basketball career ends today and we never see her in the WNBA again, well, she got 2 more seasons than she probably should have ever had in the WNBA. And that's not being mean. That's just being honest. And now I have a real concern. Now I have that true concern that pops up every single time someone from Iowa has something happen. Now I have that concern that, okay, she got cut. Well, guess what now? Guess what they're now going to say? They're now going to say the Indiana Fever should sign Kate Martin. That is now what will be said. They need to draft Kate Martin. That's what's going to be said. In fact, I'm sure it's already being said. I'm sure it's already being said. I'm just doing a quick search right now to see if I can find an image of it so I can, let's see if we find anything. I'm sure it's already being said. Here we go. Kate Martin, waived. I'm just looking at the comments because I am sure there's going to be some Fever fans out there who are going to yell, bring Kate Martin to Indiana. I'm sure they're there. I may have to dig for them. But hell, people have been yelling about this for quite some time to bring Kate Martin to play for Indiana, to play next to, Caitlin Clark. All that said, she's not that good. She's not that good. Here's one that says, WTF, Hailey Van Lith getting waived was wild, but this is actually insane. Chick should have been one of the cornerstone pieces to their franchise. Are you out of your damn mind? Cornerstone pieces to a franchise? You really believe Kate Martin is a better basketball player than Hailey Van Lith? And speaking of Hailey Van Lith just got picked up by the Connecticut Sun. So it's quite likely that Hailey Van Lith does have her landing spot already. She was picked up yesterday by the Sun. I presume she was picked up off of waivers on a waiver claim because, let's face it, she is a WNBA level player. She was a number one option in college at TCU, a number one option at Louisville. She is a lead dog. Now, she's not a lead dog for a championship level team, but she's certainly a WNBA level player. I can't say the same about Kate Martin. And I'm not sitting here taking a dump on her, but if I got to listen to someone sit here and tell me the Indiana Fever should pick up Kate Martin right now, I'm going to puke. I'm literally going to puke. She is a low-level role player. This is a player that the unfortunate reality is that she was even a role player in Unrivaled. I mean, were y'all really paying attention? Like this is where you got to get out of your own way and get out of your own way of get out of the way of thinking that just because someone played with somebody in college makes them a great great player. Hannah Stolke, same shit. Kate Martin in Unrivaled averaged 6 points per game in 13 games. She was 43rd in scoring. 43rd. Kate Martin is a low-level role player, man. She averaged 8 points a game last year 4.6 points per game last year in Golden State. She started 4 games. She played in 42. She started 16.4 minutes. She shot 31.9% from the field. How can you tell me that this is a player that belongs in the WNBA? She's not even a good shooter anymore. 32.1% last year in Golden State. She's not even a good shooter anymore. Folks, please be real. Please be real about this. Before you lose your minds and scream, Kate Martin should be drafted, please. Like, what do you think is magically going to happen if Indiana signs Kate Martin? I mean, ask yourself this question. What is really going to happen? Hey, I'm looking at Ben's video right now because he had the video up. I texted him when I saw it, then I saw his video pop up. I'm reading the comments off this. Y'all really think the Fever and WNBA are going to give us what we want? Why would you want this? Here we go. Wow. Kate, Cece, and Hannah would be cool. No, it wouldn't. It'd be a terrible team. Like, come on. Here, thank you for one. Kate Martin is not that good. People need to calm down. Thank God someone, although the response is, you don't know what you're talking about. Come on, man. She's not that good. So please, Indiana, please, not Indiana fans, Caitlin Clark fans, calm down. You really want to win, but yet you really don't want to win. You know, you want to win your way, your game your way, right? You do, right? Like, seriously, folks, I'm not trying to be mean, but I need you to all be real, man. This is not college anymore. College and pros are not the same thing. It's not the same thing. You can like Kate Martin, you can like her, but she doesn't fit. She doesn't fit. Not on a win. Not on a team trying to win. Not on a team trying to win, man. This isn't a like. This is y'all got to get this shit out of y'all brains. Caitlin Clark, what she? Oh, I'm sorry. No, you need to get this into your brains. What Caitlin Clark did at Iowa was nothing short of unbelievable, otherworldly level shit, man. I'm telling you, otherworldly level shit. What she did there will never be matched by anyone, anywhere, ever again in women's college basketball. Carrying a bunch of weight on her back and taking back-to-back teams to national championship games. But yet, for some reason, there is this belief that these players around her were so good when you know they weren't. You literally, in one breath, say what Caitlin did was amazing because the players around her weren't very good. But then in the WNBA, oh, we need to sign the players that Caitlin played with in college. Fuck are we talking about? No, you don't. You don't. Kate Martin's not better than Lexi Hull. Kate Martin's not better than Sophie Cunningham. Yeah, I said it. Kate Martin is not better than Lexi Hull, but you want to sign Kate Martin to the Indiana Fever. Yo, man, she got 2 years in the WNBA. She'll probably get picked up by somebody. But this whole mentality of whatever the hell, come on now. Come on now. We need to stop. We truly, truly, truly need to stop. I wish her the best. I hope she lands somewhere. She'll play somewhere overseas for sure. But we got to stop attaching Caitlin Clark to every flipping player at Iowa and say, Caitlin needs to play with that player. No, she doesn't. What Caitlin Clark needs is a coach that allows her to play her way. Her game, her way. That's what Caitlin Clark needs. Not to play with a bunch of teammates from Iowa. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell and hype the video, man. I appreciate y'all, but I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of heat for this one. But, I'm used to it. Y'all have a good one. This is Her Game, Her Way. Women's Basketball, Indiana Fever, unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.